Fucking psychedelic shit. I'm straight on that. I'm straight on that. Hey, peace, y'all. What up? 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 I'm just testing this out right quick. Everybody been asking me about the Puffy shit, that Puff Daddy shit. I was gonna do it a minute ago, but I got busy. I'm still at work here. Let me see something, man. Let me see something. Let me see what's up with this, man. Peace, everybody. What up? 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 Yeah, I just want to. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Press one if y'all can hear me, man, because I want to make sure that y'all can hear me here. Press one if y'all can hear me. Testing, testing. Can y'all hear me? Okay, y'all can hear me. Okay, good, 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 good. Y'all can hear me. So check it out. I just want to say this real briefly. Most people don't know what a federal indictment is. Most people don't know how that shit really works, right? I reversed the question. I asked, do y'all think Puff is innocent? Four people said no. Yo, check this out. Most people don't know what a federal indictment really is. You know what I'm saying? And a federal indictment ain't no joke. Like, once you get them federal indictments on your ass, it's almost like ain't no getting out of that shit. You know what I'm saying? And the federal indictment is pretty much to sum it up as this. I'm just speaking off the top of the dome here. When you get indicted, when you get indicted and they bring you in and they bring you downtown or wherever it is they're going to bring you to, they've already got a file on you. You know what I'm saying? They already got the file on you. My wifey. Hold on one second. Uh, all right. So what ends up happening is they didn't hit Puffy with something called RICO, right? Which is racketeering, influencing a criminal organization, right? So that means you're the head of this criminal organization. And when you're the head of a criminal organization, every other entity or polity that has something to do with you, you're now being charged for that, right? And they're also saying that you influenced others to do certain things against their will, maybe not against their will, but you had some influence in decisions that were made and crimes that were being committed. This is what a RICO charge is, right? If y'all know anything about, there was a big time, well, we could take the 6ix9ine. You could take the 6ix9ine situation, right? Tekashi 6ix9ine situation. I'm not gonna speak on anything else. When Tekashi came on the air and said that he was the leader of Treyway Gang, right? What did they do? They said, okay, got him. He just snitched on himself. They went, they arrested him because of what he said, and what he did on the radio station when he said that he was the leader of Treyway. They arrested him, And he began to snitch on everybody that had something to do with it, right? Now, in this case, we know that Puffy is the CEO, president, and creator of Bad Boy Enterprises. This is what the paper said. And he used his influence to influence others in these racketeering and criminal organizations. So the feds watched him. The feds watched him operate, right? And as they watched him operate, they just kept on writing down everything he was doing. So we're going to fast forward, let's say 8 years later. 8 years later, they have now said, okay, they arrest Puff Daddy. After you should have known that it was only a matter of time before they came and got his ass, right? We should have known that it would only be a matter of time before they came and got him, right? Some Kid 00 said, yo, I believe he's innocent. I said innocent. Innocent. Okay. All right, that's cool. 81% people say so far it's 81 to 18, 81 to 19. I want everybody to vote on this because I want to go live a little bit later about it today and get some crowd participation. You know what I'm saying? Audience participation in this. So they release some documents online documenting what Puff Daddy has done online because I don't want to be all day with this. They released, I think it was a 196-page document. The little bit that I've read like maybe 33 pages of it, of the crimes that were committed, are all attached to him. This is where it gets good at. Ain't no getting out of that shit. Once they throw them papers in front of you, the feds is sitting back like, okay, man, this is what you're guilty of. This is what you've been doing. This is you facing life in jail. We want some names, and maybe we can give you 35, maybe 25 with good behavior. But you guilty. You're already guilty. This is a grand jury indictment here. That means they got enough evidence on you to indict you on this. You know, if you've been in the streets, everybody know that if you messing with them feds, you take what they give you. You take what they give you. You can fight that with all the money in the world. Now, what ends up happening, they froze all of his assets. They're going to freeze all of his assets, right? Froze all of his assets. He went hit with the RICO. They repoed your vehicle. Everything was all good just a week ago. So everything's frozen. Everything's gone. He has nothing anymore, right? They probably let him have enough money to get him a group of lawyers. But before that, he knew he was going to be indicted. So he's got to go get all the lawyers he can. But while he's doing all that, remember what they said. He's cooperating. That's the first thing they said. Because they want names. The minute they sit your ass down there at that table, they want some names. Niggas can try and sexy that shit up all they want to, talking about some, oh, he got money hidden here and he got money. No, he ain't got shit hidden nowhere. Because the minute he spend $1, they're going to be like, where'd you get that money from? Y'all remember that movie American Gangster with Denzel Washington when he was playing Frank Lucas? What that cop tell him when they were indicting him? They said, we want the names of every gangster, every cop, every dollar, every bank account. And if you leave out 1 cent, we'll throw you in jail for the rest of your life. That's RICO. That's RICO in a nutshell. See, he can't fight the RICO charges. He can't fight those. They got him on this already. You can sit there and you can play games with them people, with them feds if you want to. Wasting their time. Boy, you wasting their time when you wasting their time. Because they'll start off with a nickel and give your ass a dime. Shit. Keep messing around. See, Puffy ain't no small fish. What is this, $600, $800 million Puff Daddy, Sean Combs? Which is quite sad. You guys, we should have known that he wasn't taking care of business properly. When Big was killed, that's your number one earner. He's your number one earner. Why is he dead? That truck should have been bulletproofed all the way around. Nobody should have been able to get him. I mean, you got to arm that car to the T. You got to have security guards around him to the T. I mean, even God shouldn't even be able to get to that man. They rolled right up on him, back it. Your number one earner. That means he wasn't handling business. See, I remember the night Tupac got robbed. I said, man, I don't know, man. I remember I used to tell people, I was young, I'm like, yo, Pac wouldn't, I don't believe a man would be that upset over nothing. I believe it didn't have nothing, after hearing all this stuff about Mr. Sean Combs, I don't believe it had nothing to do with Big from the get-go, from the jump. I believe it. Y'all see what I'm saying? It had everything to do with Mr. Sean Combs. But of course, Biggie is the face of Bad Boy. Y'all get what I'm saying? You're going to go after the face of your rival company. You're always going to go after the face. You don't go after the Bulls. You go after Michael Jordan. You understand what I'm saying? You don't go after Def Jam at the time when LL was the man. You go after LL. You know what I'm saying? You don't go after Def Jam. And I think that's what he did when he was going after Big. It was really Puff pulling all them strings behind the scenes, getting all this bullshit started. I want y'all to think about it. Sean went to jail, right? Andre Harrell, dead. Kim Porter, dead. Heavy D, dead. Craig Mack, dead. Everybody, Black Rob, dead. Goon, Loon, what is he at? In jail now? I think he got let out. Mace didn't want nothing to do with him no more. You know, Choke No Joke said something. Choke No Joke sat up there and said, yo, that night when Biggie and the Junior Mafia came outside, he said that Big and Junior Mafia didn't even know Puffy was there. They said Puffy was in another room getting ready to go get at Big because Big was sitting up there working with Undias behind his back. So all type of shit been going on that we not really privy to. And a lot of people that were on the inside that are now speaking out about this stuff, we got to start listening to them. Because I get it. Puff Daddy was, what was it? What would we call him? He was America's golden child. Everything he touched turned to gold. Everything. From entertainment to his entrepreneurship to his philanthropy. I mean, y'all can't say that he wasn't doing it. Yeah, he sure was. But see, now we see in the dark side to him. I mean, 10,000 bottles of baby oil and lube. Y'all remember when Kevin Hart was making them jokes about him? Saying Puffy was so drunk. Remember how inebriated Puffy was in that video? Go look at it. He said, yo, this my man since he was 13 and we used to be pillow fighting. A drunk man tells no lies. Alcohol is the greatest truth serum to ever exist. Can you guys hear me? Press 1 if you can hear me. Alcohol is the greatest truth serum to exist. Remember when he was on the Drink Champs podcast? What was he doing? He was saying some real suspect shit. He was doing some real suspect shit. I'm not lying. He was doing all that suspect shit. Nah, man, blow the candles out. Now I want to see you blow on this candle. Like, bro. And you saw Noriega looking like, yo, man, nah, we gonna get past that, Puff. See, there's a lot going on there. Things that we don't understand as people who are being entertained. Aaliyah dead. I mean, everybody that had something to do with him is now going Pac dead. See, Mace didn't want nothing to do with it. Y'all remember that Cat Williams video now? He said Puffy liked to party. And Shannon Sharp was sitting back like, oh, nah, why you going after Puff now? He said, man, all lies are going to be exposed. He was not lying. Cat Williams is a very spiritual person. If you've ever listened to him, he adopts children. He has a fear of God in him, right? Those are good qualities to have, right? I may disagree with his position on God, but that ain't for this right now. He's very God-fearing. People have stolen from him, and he keeps saying, y'all, all lies will be exposed. Y'all think Puffy down there sitting in front of all them federal agents saying, I ain't telling? Man, the motherfucker finna cry and sing like a bird. 100 years is a long time. See, feds play for keeps. They play for keeps. They know everything about you when you sitting behind that table over there and they start talking to you. They'll start saying things like this. Okay, you don't want to talk? You know your sons and that school fund and that all them funds, you got them on the back end, that house you bought your mama, that you bought your cousins and all your family, all the cars in school. We'll kick them out of school and we'll take all that from them because you bought this for the criminal organization's funds. They play for keeps when they come after you. They ain't playing with him. They either you gonna work with us or we gonna work against you because you're guilty already. Fight over the cereal box, whatever it was. He's gonna be singing like a bird down there. And y'all know he in bed with a lot of head honchos, a lot of CEOs and COOs and presidents and vice presidents. He's in bed with, literally in bed with a lot of them. He know a lot. And when them feds went and got him, they knew exactly what they was doing. See, this all started because he messed with a woman. Remember what they said? No, we not gonna give her 30 million to shut up. If that would have been me and I would have been guilty of that, and I know I was guilty of that, guess what? I probably would have did it with the bank account that he has. I'll probably be like, hey man, let's just pay her the 30 million. But because he felt like he was untouchable, what the hell am I right now? I don't get that one, C-Dot. What's going on here? And simply because he felt like he was so untouchable, he felt like this one would just blow over. And it didn't, because a lot of people began to speak about him, right? We could look at that one or two ways. We could begin to look at that and say things like, well, they probably knew he was always doing it, but because he got sloppy with it, lies ain't matching up, alibis catching up, alibis ain't matching up, lies catching up. Y'all know that part? You're forgetting all your bullshit. Once he started getting sloppy, they started saying, yo, man, you working against what we done already got established here. You part of the in crowd. You ain't supposed to be acting like this. You ain't supposed to be hitting on women to begin with. Y'all remember that? He said he didn't hit Cassie. Y'all know that? Then the video came out and he came with that fake apology because he got caught. I was in a dark place, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I ain't mean to do it, y'all. I done found God. Yeah, there they go putting it off on God. You see what I'm saying? No, this is a YouTube live. This is straight off the channel. I just pressed live. See that? I'm on lunch right now. I'm lunching in my car right now, man. Chilling. See, that's what he said. He literally threw that woman to the ground and kicked her. How do you take Cassie fine ass, throw her to the ground and kick her? Because you think you untouchable. And that was his entire downfall. Amberize your world. She says, no, it starts with him. She's right. You're right. It does start with him. But the investigation, which really got things going, it would really got things going, which I think they were going to indict him anyway, because there were too many people talking and knowing about certain things going on. I really want to know about the Kim Porter situation. I really want to know about that. I would love to learn more about that. And because some people in his circle say he had something to do with her death. Puff is in all type of shit. They also have the sexual allegations on there. The sexual charges. That there ain't no way around that. He ain't getting out of that. It's too many women that's going to come forward against him. It's just too many people. That's going to carry about 15 to 20 right there. He going down. He gonna do time. You're doing time. I mean, let's face it, if he beats the RICO charges. If he beats those, but see, if they've got phone taps of him, allegedly phone taps of him having his constituents call people and threaten them. Yeah, that's smart. Self-snitch. I mean, y'all ain't learned from John Gotti. Stop talking on phones. Kamani says, no matter what, Diddy doing at least 15. Think Twice podcast says, that punk shit is anti-national building. I say get rid of all that kind. Okay, I agree with you. Al Capone says, just think about who he has on videos. That's what they really want. Okay. Ava EQ. When dude said Puff paid the $1 million to get Tupac hitting vases, I knew then it's about to get that. You know what? You talking about that interview with Gene Deal? I said the same thing. I sat there and said the same thing. I'm all like, wait a minute. Because it was alleged, we all thought that Puff was just innocent in all of this. But see, I looked at it like, the way I was raised, like, yo, he ain't taking care of his business. This your number one earner on the label. Like, he the superstars right now. What is he? How does he end up dead? Gene Deal been coming out doing a lot of talking, saying a lot of people, like you see Junior Mafia and them, they don't necessarily say it had nothing to do with Pac. You'll hear them. They don't be talking about Pac in that shooting. They don't implicate Suge with that shooting. They don't. They implicate the Vegas police with that shooting and some gang shit. And they always implicate Puff Daddy. All lies are going to be exposed on this one. See how to tell you, when them federal charges come and the grand jury is indicting you and they got all that and they throw that paperwork in front of you, they done already told you, we already got you on this. We already got you. The feds play for keeps. Derek Franks, dude is definitely doing time for those defaced ARs at the least. Yeah. It's just too much. It's just too much. I mean, the baby oil, like, yo, you running up in this nigga crib like this a weirdo we've been fucking with. We've been listening to for years. I mean, yo, he did release 3 albums. What you say? See that? What see that say? John said, oh yeah, the feds don't play with the radio. Don't play the radio. Don't play. Once the feds bring you in there, they already got you. You might as well take them 5. Go on, take them 5. That's a saying, because they start off with 5. Every time they hit you with something, they coming with 5. They coming with 5. You know what I'm saying? They coming with 5. Well, my boy got hit. My man was telling me when his boy got caught, he said he wasn't doing it for 4 years. He had been out of the game for 4 years, and they came knocking on his door. You want to come on out? We want to talk to you. Come on, go with us. Yeah, it's time to do some time. They play for keeps. They play for keeps. And unfortunately, all the music in the world and the dancing and the cooning and the baby oil and the beautiful women not going to save you. Because his assets are being froze. Are froze. They're all froze. He has nothing. $63 votes. 63% of the fans of the people that support this channel say what? He is not innocent. Young Thug has a way better chance of beating his RICO than Diddy. Exactly. Exactly. The thing they can't get past with him, I think, C-Dot, is the rental car. I think that's the only thing they got on my man right now. And he finna walk on that. Nah, you don't mess with RICO. Yeah, see, that's one word that black gangsters hate to hear. RICO. See, RICO law was created because a lot of times it was hard to grab the head of an organization, right? So they used to sit there and say, well, how do we get them? We can never get them. And they created RICO, racketeering, influencing a criminal organization. That's why that law was created. Yeah, that's all they really got on him. Okay, talking about when he got caught with the gun. Yeah, gun possession. That's it. They just got him in there just wasting all that money, taxpayer money, because he won't say nothing. It's just like when he looked at his boy snitch on him. He just looked at him and just shook his head left and right like, man, I forgive you, dog. Hustling just ain't you. This ain't just for you, man. Gunna been walking around in a dress ever since. Conspiracy. Al Capino. But anyway, I ain't gonna spend all day on that. Y'all know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna spend all day on that. Kimani say it's not looking good. Derek Francis say they have recorded conversations from calls he made on other people's phones. Damn. Yeah. 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 Yeah, he ain't walking. They'll throw the feds at him. What C-Dot say? He said they'll throw the feds at him. They can't get him on the state RICO. They can't get him on state RICO. The switch holds five fed time. You talking about Young Thug? You talking about Young Thug? Yeah. Yeah. No, the two words of RICO and conspiracy. LOL. Yeah, that. Yeah. Don't forget that conspiracy shit. That's hard to fight. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. That this Puffy shit it's getting out of hand. It went south for him bad. It went south for him bad. You know, it really went south for him, man. And you know, at the end of the day, fuck him. You know what I'm saying? I mean, when you play your people like that, and you got everybody rooting for you and all that, and you let everybody down. I mean, it just shows you are what you are. You know what I'm saying? You was just a hustling ass nigga who got lucky. You know what I'm saying? You made the right ties. You jumped into bed literally with the right men, and you made a name for yourself. You know what I'm saying? That's what happened. That he got freak offs. Like, why you gotta let the whole world know what you're doing behind your bedroom doors, man? Keep that shit. You should have been keeping that to yourself, man. You know what I'm saying? And, everybody keeps saying he in trouble for that. No, he's not in trouble for that. Not at all. You know what I'm saying? The sending prostitutes across state lines and all this other, running a sex ring. I'm like, damn. Whew. That's an uphill fight that he gonna have to, uphill hill to climb, man. Puff got too much solid evidence against him. That trial gonna go viral for sure. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, that's true. Once that trial go viral, it's just gonna be bad. Like right now, he's on suicide watch, right? Well, that's a play. He trying to make a play. He trying to make a play to get the public to feel bad for him. You know what I'm saying? That's all he doing. Don't fall for that shit. All them celebrities be saying that shit. Mayweather said that shit when his ass got thrown up in jail. He said the same thing. You know what I'm saying? 78 votes, 72 people. Let me see. They say 83% of them say he not innocent. Sometimes, man, you just got to take that fall, man. Sometimes you just got to take that fall and just say, hey, you know what? I'm caught. You know what I'm saying? Hey, fam, I got to get out of here and go. I'm gonna holler at y'all a little bit later on tonight. We be dealing with FBA adults and the bullshit that they just pushed. I caught their ass. I caught their ass. Think Twice podcast said 1,000 bottles, 10,000 bottles of lube and ABD 900. Yeah, that's why your comment got flagged, fool. Clive Davis is getting rid of him. Peace. Hey, y'all, man. I'm out, man. My audience wild, man. Shout out to everybody tuning in, man.